everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box.
What, you're still here? Hound me all you like, but all you get for your trouble is a puzzle.
49 Royal Show-Off. In a far-off country, there's a king whose favorite pastime is showing off the latest possessions he's collected. The subjects of his kingdom are forbidden to purchase items the king has acquired for a month or so. Only once he's tired of his new purchase can the common folk finally buy the item for themselves. However, the other day, the king bought a new item that had him all but commanding his subjects to buy one of the same item as soon as possible. Circle that item. Okay. It is definitely not going to be a cactus or a cat or like slippers or anything like this. It's not going to be any of these. I think the only ones it's going to be is one of these. I don't think it's going to be the camera. I think it's going to be one of these two. It's going to be the TV or the phone, because one of these, like, they require, if he wants to do a broadcast or something, everyone has to have a TV in order for them to see him. For a phone, it literally only works if there is more than one of them. So my guess is going to be the phone. Is that it literally won't work unless his subject has it.
Test my theory.
Yeah.
And there we have it.
Yeah. Phone isn't much fun if there's no one on the other end. Yeah. You have to have a phone to call.
Don't think you're hot stuff just because you solved one lousy puzzle. Still, watching you twist your brain for an answer was fun in its own way. Nice work there.
Okay, I think that's all of her lines. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. So it is time to go here.
Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment? Certainly, how may I be of assistance? It seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, you didn't hear anything about my daughter, did you? Your daughter, sir? Yes, Katya. You see, she hardly ever comes home since her grandmother, Sophia, passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came as a great shock to Katya. If you should see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes she'd come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers the message, she just might listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to be much help at all. Katya is our only child. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me.
I wonder what this Katya lady is all about.
Your guess is as good as mine, but don't go cheating on Flora over her. But judging by her family and... What?
This is not... So...
What?
No, it is what you think it is. It's in several hundred years ago and before, it was very common to talk about a lady's stock, as in that she has been well-bred because her parents are well-off or very good-looking. So you would literally talk about a young lady the same way you talk about a pedigree dog and say, this girl was well-bred. It does not mean that people have been breeding her. It means that her parents were of high stock, and so she is of high stock, and therefore a good marriage candidate.
It's still weird.
It is a fucking weird sentiment.
I guess she's both beautiful and refined.
Professor, get a hold of yourself!
Jesus, even Luke's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is. It is not a sentence that is like, nobody says that anymore.
Jeez, I tell you, these railways...
I think this is the same. Yeah, this is the same one. And we should have no puzzles. Nope. we probably will get at least one puzzle when we go back onto the train.
I heard you've been inquiring around the village about an antique known as the Elysian Box.
Oh yeah, that thing. Folks say that freaking box kills whoever manages to pry its lid open. I just found out about it during the course of my travels. But that box isn't what I'm really after.
Well then, if I may be so bold as to ask, what are you looking for, sir?
A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. A place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on the Momentary Express. That train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact you're after, the Elysian Box, is also tied to that town.
Wow, so we can set out... When can we set out for it? How do we get there?
Yeah, it's the detail I haven't pinned down yet. Maybe you whisper a word while inside the train, then whoosh, the track goes in a different direction. Anyhow, it's probably something like that. I'll just have to keep searching till I find a way in.
Interesting. Thank you for your time. Professor, did you hear that? I think we finally got a new lead on the Elysian Box.
It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the Momentary Express isn't over yet.
It's not over yet.
Alright, you two, let's start making our way back to the train.
Okay, Professor. Time to board the train, I guess.
Yeah, I already clicked on this one.
Wow, you've got at least 30 puzzles on your belt. Nice going, bro. But if you want a challenge worthy of a real rock star, give me a holler.
Okay.
How's that festival treating you dudes? Pretty righteous, huh? This train isn't ready to move quite yet, so while you're waiting, I'll lay this sweet puzzle on you.
Sammy has 8 chains, with 7 links each. He wants to connect all these chains to make a totally awesome necklace. That's a single loop. The jeweler says he can open and close a single link for $2. As shown below, Sammy could open the end of each of the 8 chains to make one long necklace that's a single loop. However, that would cost $16. And the truth is, there's a cheaper way to get the same results, using the cheapest method possible. How much will it cost to make Sammy's necklace? Oh, shoot.
So are we wanting the cheapest? Yeah. Cheapest method.
Connect all the chains to make a necklace. Okay, so he has to connect all of them. Oh, I forget the trick with this. Oh, no, I remember the trick with this. It's the fact that each of the there's 8 chains, and each chain is 7 links. So what you can do is, instead of opening this end, and then this end, and then this end, and then this end, which would open 8 links, you can just open up every link on one of them. And then just use them all the way around. So you can do it in 14.
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
Yeah, see? You can just completely disassemble an entire one of the chains into links each and save $2. Now, who gives a shit if it's $14 or $16 at that point?
Momentary Express is back in business, baby. Get ready to ride, folks. Hey, you guys better hurry back to your seats, because this train is ready to rock.
Yep, there we go. We missed 5 puzzles. Where? Couldn't tell you. Hold on.
Something strange about Flora.
What? No.
Thank you so much.
What's
That
up?
must be Mrs. Anderson.
What's going on over there?
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
That's one heck of a send-off.
The entire town
Considering
was
the
there.
size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
There's Katya. Katya is the daughter of Mr. Anderson. Where is she headed? A great question.
Away.
She's off to fulfill the desires of her grandmother. A diverging path.
A divergent path?
Yeah. I just can't stop thinking about this phantom town we keep hearing about. Could the rumors be true?
If I recall correctly, the next stop on this line is the perfectly normal town of Luxembourg.
Well, then how do we get to the phantom town?
That's an excellent question, Luke, though I don't have the answer. But if the Military Express does indeed head for parts unknown, the crew will know something about it.
Well, time to talk to the train's crew about mysterious things.
We also have to talk to Granny.
Yes, we do. Can we go into Flora? Yeah, we can't even go into Flora's room anymore.
Oh,
Game just says no. Looks like there's no way in, huh? Okay, and in this direction we have this car. Completely empty. This car completely empty. I beg your pardon, sir, but we're not open for business at the moment. Do visit us later. You're really close? Yes, you see, on the way to Luxembourg, there's a long, unlit tunnel we have to pass through. While in the tunnel, none of the scenic views our restaurant affords patrons will be visible. It is Mr. Beluga's wish that all patrons be able to enjoy the scenery while they dine. Hence our temporary suspension of service. Wow, talk about a classy operation. Mr. Beluga has really thought of everything, hasn't he? Yeah, the dining car just completely shuts down while they go through the tunnel. How's my little guy doing? I knew it'd be tough without him around, but I didn't realize how lonely I'd get. Is he happy? Don't you worry, he's doing great. He'll be fit as a fiddle before you know it. That's real good to hear. Don't let me down, okay? I'm actually about to close up the kitchen to take a break until we get to Luxembourg. Most of the train shuts down for this leg of the trip, so you might as well go rest in your room.
don't let me down.
I think I'm losing my mind, girl. Nobody's even on the train anymore. The train's just empty. They're like, we don't need to put any of the people in the train.
Welcome to Granny.
Okay. Let's solve the missing puzzles. Apple! Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 men would each have the same number of apples. If Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples Thomas would have. How many apples are they each holding? Ah, yes. Okay, so we get to solve some systems of equations. So we have Johnny, we have Thomas. So we need a number where if he has, say, 5, and he has, say, 7. If he gives 2, I think it's 5 and 7. Well, that's sad. Because if you take away 2 from him and give him 2, then he has 9, and he has 3. And that's 3 times. Whereas if you give 1 here and take 1 here, it's 6 and 6, which are the same.
You just kicked the handshake by accident.
Well,
Oh.
okay. Now I think Johnny's the one who has more, right? Johnny gives 1. Yes, so he's the yeah. Well, okay.
7-5.
Yeah. Okay.
Consider this puzzle.
I didn't quite think it'd be like, oh, well, let me just give this random example.
Wonderful.
Oops. Yeah.
Sheer complete accident.
Yeah. Pff. Okay. Cube halves. Below are 4 halves of 4 separate cubes. Each of the halves is shaped so that when fit with an identical piece, they'll form a whole cube. However, one piece fails to meet these requirements. Okay, this one, if I flipped it upside down, would go on and make a cube. This one, if I flipped upside down, would go on top and make a cube. This one, I think it's C. Okay. Pretty sure it's C.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yeah. Some areas are a little too complex to fit neatly together. Yeah, it just won't do that. Because you can see it's this way. So
Yeah.
if it was that way, it'd work. But it's just no, that they're not going to be perfect the same. Board splitter 2. Oh yeah, board splitter 2. We could have gone back to the board splitting guy. I think we were supposed to go back to Mr. Anderson's area and talk to all those guys again. Here you have yet another inconveniently shaped board. This one's just worse.
Shaped like an S.
Yeah, so we can't flip anything. That's the big thing. But this one, it wants it to be 4 by 5. So now we can cut multiple times. So okay. So we need some way to fit something in here. So if I cut there, for example, that's going to fit in there. And that is how you do it. Because you slot that in here and it'll go up and over and over and down. Yep, that's it.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yep.
Ha! Wonderful.
There you go.
There she is.
Spiral. Oh, we got a battery. Okay, but we gotta leave for a moment. Okay, yeah, I'm 99% sure that this is in fact where this goes. So, yeah, we have, we're just gonna assemble the whole camera from not even memory, just accidental luck. I can't remember if the camera is entirely assembled at this point. Because there's some point where you will have all the camera pieces and it will not be the end of the game.
Yeah.
Hat weather. There is a fellow with a very peculiar hat rules. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat. Unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row, in which case he wears his hat on the second of these days. Below's the chart. Use the panels
Okay.
to fill in. Wait, hold on.
On the second of these two.
Oh, I see what it's saying. It's saying, okay. This is saying, these are the rules, this is the chart we're filling in. We're trying to figure out which days are cloudy, for example. So, when it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. At all. And there are 2 rainy days. So, this one's unmovable. This cannot be cloudy. If it was cloudy, he'd wear his hat. If it was sunny, he'd wear his hat. It must be rainy. The only other day where it rains is here. So, all of these are sunny, except one. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat, unless it's been cloudy 2 days in a row.
Yeah, so this one has to be cloudy.
No. This cannot be cloudy. If it was cloudy, he would wear his hat. If it's been cloudy 2 days in a row, he will wear his hat on the second of the 2 days. So it cannot be cloudy here. So what that means is this has to be cloudy. It had to have been cloudy on Saturday. So that it could be cloudy on Sunday and he wear his hat.
Okay.
This should do the trick. Huh. Wonderful.
Yep, there it is. Saturday. Cloudy. Didn't wear a hat. Logic. Painting the flag. Oh no.
Bam, 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 bam,
Oh, never mind. You have a pristine white flag that you want to color into 3 sections. You have 3 paints. No 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can be only 1 color, and you can't change the number or size of the sections. If you aren't allowed to mix paint, how many distinct flag designs are possible? Ah, yes. The question. So, this is a simple problem, right? There's 3 sections. So the first one is, how many choices are there? 3. Second one, how many choices are there? 2, because you can't choose the third one. This one, how many choices are there? 2, because you can't choose this one, but you can choose this one. Right?
But there's a 4th.
No, because white is a color. So you have 4 choices, then 3 choices, then 3 choices. 4 times 3 times 3. So 36.
Both me and older bro saw the answer to that.
Just
leave it
no.
to me.
Yep.
White is a color.
Piece of cake.
Yep. There you go. Once you incorporate the white color of the unpainted flag into your design, you have 4 colors. Yep. It's not a 3-color problem, it's a 4-color problem. Okay, so I think it might be on the train right now where we get the last camera piece.
Finally, it's time to get down to business. It's been forever since I got to do some real work.
Fake Johnny Bravo here is sad.
What do you mean? Didn't you just finish repairing the train?
Sorta, but before I can kick back, I gotta do oops. I mean nothing. Things are good.
Also, why is part of his face just off his model there?
I don't know.
That was a weird thing. I think that was just a visual glitch.
What?
It looked like Missing No came out of the door, like went into the door.
Oh.
Like it had like the missing texture and then boop, went right in. And I was like, oh hello, you're not a train.
You found a Bitcoin.
Somehow. Anyways, you're not a tradesman. Where did you come from?
G'day, sir. Name's Conrad. I'm a student from the village of Dropstone,
I'm
despite
your
the fact there ain't a
comrade.
school in Dropstone. I'm headed to Luxembourg, for a while at least. Seems we'll be traveling together. Say, you heard about the long tunnel on the way to Luxembourg? Train passes through it, every light and board goes dark. Strange as still, once the train nears the tunnel, all access to the deluxe cars cut off. Just imagine the kind of monkey business some passengers get up to under the cover of dark. Heh. Something very strange must be going on if they're cutting off all access to the deluxe suites.
Of course, it all makes perfect sense. Why didn't I see it before? Luke, I think I've figured things out quick. You, too, to the deluxe car.
Right behind you.
The professor, Luke, and Flora go to the deluxe car. See if he has different dialogue.
Or my hot coffee.
Nope. Let me just save.
Here we are at the deluxe car.
Something's written on the sign on the door. Actually, it appears to be a puzzle of some sort.
Yeah. If you noticed, nobody that we recognize is in the train. The train is just missing all of its passengers.
I have a hunch that if we can solve the puzzle, we can gain access to the car.
Also, where's the girl who just got on?
Yeah.
Number 56, the door code. In order to pass through the door, Luke and Layton must arrange the symbols according to the following rules. The star must be next to the moon. I'm just gonna start memoing. The star must be next... Actually, I can just move these, can't I? Yes, I can. Star must be next to the moon. The circle must be above the diamond. The moon must be 2 below the diamond.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot the X. I was like, hold on, I've skipped this. The star must be next to the moon. Yep, done. The X must be second from the top. X must be there. The circle must be above the diamond. The moon must be 2 places below the diamond. Star is next to the moon. The X is in second place. The circle must be above the diamond. Moon must be 2 places below the diamond.
Yep.
Good. It's like I missed the X. I was like, what? No, that's not enough information.
And there we have it.
Yay.
My friends and I have cracked the code.
There we are. The door's open now.
New hamster toy.
Holy smoke! Look at this place. It's out of control.
Yes. It's far more luxurious than the standard cars. Tickets to stay here must cost a pretty penny.
The deluxe car. Okay, let's see what the block does. Hamster isn't interested in these blocks, but they are useful for blocking his path and line of sight. Position them effectively for maximum effectiveness. Ah, yes. So we have to use those later to make sure he doesn't take certain paths. So let's just save since we're in here. The deluxe car. Okay, well, we definitely haven't clicked everything in here yet.
You need Bitcoin.
There's one.
I'll give you 3 Bitcoins for a penny.
That... No, you're thinking of Dogecoin. Bitcoin is worth more than, like, $1,000.
I'll give you 1 Bitcoin per merchandise.
What the hell are you paying $1,000 for merch for?
2 birds game night.
Oh, Professor, this room is just breathtaking. And 1.5 times as big as our room to boot. Plus, just look at how super cushy the sofa is. Whee!
Come now, don't jump on the sofa. Luke, do you remember the discussion we had about how gentlemen act when?
Oh, you're right, it's so cushy. Whee!
That's
They
so
are
good.
children, after all.
Well, he was just like, because he's gonna criticize him, being like, Luke, do you understand how you're supposed to act in front of a lady? And then the lady is like, no, I'm a kid too. And he's just like, oh, okay.
I'm too old to reject his
Yep.
fun. How's everybody feeling? Sorry to bust in on the party. But I'm just here to snazz up the rooms.
Here's a note. Isn't this the suitcase that we're supposed to have?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Should they go here? Negative, Sammy. That's no good. Hey, you there. Smart looking dude. I mean, man. Me, good sir? Uncle Beluga Whale, and I mean the boss man, told me to pretty up the place with some flowers. Can you figure out where I should put these flowers?
Oh yes, I think I know this one.
Make the room smell nice.
I think this is the candle puzzle.
Of course, it shouldn't be too much trouble to find a spot for flowers as lovely as this.
I think this is one. This is one of the. This is the candle puzzle. Yes, candle puzzle. Fragrance of the rose reaches two squares in all directions. Yeah, okay. So the whole, yeah. So this is known as I can't remember what type of puzzle this is, but it's I think it's just called like light bulbs puzzles or something. Where the idea is, if this was a normal light bulb puzzle, this would just shine in all four cardinal directions, straight out, and it would always, and like it would just go until it hits a wall. This is a modified one, the flower set puzzle. It goes two squares, but it goes around corners, and so we have to figure out. Does it say how many? Okay, so we can't have any overlap. Okay, that's easy. So, this is the most optimal for this, but this causes an overlap. So let's put one there, and then we can't put one here, so we'll put one there. We can put one there, but then we can't reach that. We can do that, but then we can't reach there.
Oh, we're playing with glowstone.
Sorta. Then I couldn't put anything there. So I'd have to put one there. That's too much. And that's too much. Okay. Too much. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
I like that puzzle.
And now
Yeah.
to test my theory.
It's just a fun optimization puzzle.
And there we have it.
5 roses were enough.
There, how's that? Oh, really nice. Not crazy, but it makes a statement. I'm sure it'll jive the boss man. Well, anyway, I'll kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your ride on the Military Express.
Now the whole room smells nice.
Yes, quite nice, I'd say. But back to the task at hand. We've given this place a once-over and come up empty-handed. A gentleman can't very well go barging into other people's rooms, so let's go to our room for now.
Okay, Professor, do we have to? Oh, Professor, do we have to? It feels like it's gotten so late. Can't we just stay here for now? The Professor decided to return to their quarters. Sure they do.
After a quick once-over for bitcoins.
This room seems immune. It's the strangest thing. All of a sudden, I'm so tired. What's the matter, Flora? Oh, gosh, all of a sudden, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Alright, you do. This is no time for jokes. Oh dear, I'm suddenly quite tired myself.
Conk. And they're passed out. I love this section. Huh? What's going on out there? Am I dreaming? Yeah, this is great. 2 trains pass in the darkness of the tunnel. Move them around so that each locomotive ends up on the opposing track, while maintaining the strict order of its cars. There's one trick, though. You must swap the number 2 cars. This one is fun. So, how in the actual hell? am I gonna do this? Because I can't move any of these backwards. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something weird like this, where I'm gonna have to pull the train through and then move cars around so that I can pull things around. And then I can put the 1 in. And then I can pull this out and put the 2 in from the other train. And then I can pull the 1... Let me swap the 3. I want the 1 here so I can more easily do this. Then put the 3, and then put the 3, and then put the 4, and then put the 1. And then put the 4 here, and the 3... None of that, I guess, matters, but I just want the 2 here. And then I can put the 2 up. And I can move the 3, and put the 3 up. And then I can put the 3 here, and the 4 here.
You did it.
Yep.
30 moves exactly.
You can probably do that in less moves, but that actually wasn't the least
Piece
efficient
of cake.
way I could have done that. Yep, and the 2 trains speed off.
Oh, wait, I must have fallen asleep on the couch. How careless of me. Do you know what happened in the tunnel, Luke?
Sorry, Professor, but I slept through the whole thing too, and I had this strange dream. In my dream, part of the Military Express switched tracks while we were in the tunnel.
Mean to say that one of the train cars is now riding different rails. Luke, what you saw may not have been a dream at all. If one car did split off from the train, it would no longer be bound for Luxembourg.
Maybe that car's how you get to the Phantom Town.
I'm beginning to suspect you're right on the money, Luke.
Hope the Phantom Town isn't as creepy as it sounds. You got a new light bulb toy.
Everybody get ready to rock. The next stop is Frozen. Come on, passengers. Let me
Foul
hear you
sense.
scream.
Full sense, eh?
Sorry, full sense.
Of course. How could I have missed this? Do you recall how this ticket was missing a destination? Well, it seems that the destination was staring us in the face all along.
Really? But where, Professor?
Time to find the destination.
Oh, it's coordinates, ain't it?
A key to spotting the destination is the number that's been cut out of the ticket. What number used to be there? No, it's not that. It's the green section. So if I remove all this, and I remove all this, although I have removed too much, so I'm going to have to clear it, because I can't actually see the thing anymore. I'll just do it manually, because it's going to be easier to do if I do it manually. So, if I cut along this line, right there, you can see that what's left up top is this. And then what's left here is this. And what's left here is this. This is not going to come across. It's going to be this, and then that, and then that. I'm ignoring the straight line because we're cutting along the straight line. And then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and this, and then straight up an N, and then this. The bottom's also an N, so it matches. And then this. Now you can notice that for the bottoms, both of these have a line, so the line stays. And then it goes down and down. These both have a line, so the line stays. But now it's this. This is the one we're looking at. The first one, the line does not stay because it's cut along, so it becomes that. Or sorry, I guess it does stay because it's supposed to be an F. So the top lines stay. This one does not have a line. So this one and the bottom does, so it becomes an O. This one has a line here, and I'm not exactly sure how the point is, but the point is this is supposed to be an E. Because I'm screwing up my thing. But the point is that this one's supposed to have a line down and down. So this needs to be an E. So what's the number? And I'm assuming it's going to be a 3. Because we need the line and this. So I think the number's 3. Or not 3. Sorry. That's an E. Let me go back. So we need something that has a straight line. Maybe. But it definitely has to have a... this. So what, 2? I guess 2. We'll say 2. I think it's 2.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't get the letters to work correctly, but it'll fold it for us. See? Oh, 4 full cents. This must be an R. So, yeah, you just needed an A. I knew that it was supposed to be full cents, but I couldn't remember what the first part was.
I get it. Well, I suppose it means we've almost reached our destination.
Yes.
Oh, wow, this is strange. When did it get so dark?
What do you mean?
Huh.
What's really weird about this cutscene is the way they describe it is that they swap the 2 cars. So it's like the rest of the Momentary Express did come here. Or something. Because, like, that train was clearly the Momentary Express. So it's like, do they have 2 separate Momentary Expresses?
I don't know. I do believe we've arrived at the next stop.
But I don't see Flora, Professor. Where could she be? Oh, hi, you two. Glad to see you're finally awake. Flora, where'd you run off to? I'm sorry, but the train car was so stuffy when we stopped. I went outside for some air. You went out alone? Are you crazy? It's dangerous out there. Who knows what kind of creeps could be lurking around? Well, I'll be more careful from now on.
Watch your tone, Luke. A gentleman always remembers to treat a lady with kindness and respect. Now, since we're all back together, why don't we get off this train and see where we are?
Train ticket solved. I love the fact that we have this torn photo. We could solve the torn photo by putting it together. We just aren't. We have to wait. Or no, I guess we don't have the photo. Because the inspector has it.
Yes.
This place gives me goosebumps.
Yes.
That's a book
I'd
series,
second
Luke.
that.
I'm sticking close to you two.
You can see the,
Oh, these must be pictures of the town.
Indeed, and old ones from the look of it. Judging by their condition, I'd say they're at least 30 years old.
Wow, how do you know? Oh, that's right, you're an archaeologist. Of course you'd know.
Now, Luke, don't tell me you actually forgot. Well, we'd best press on.
well, to be fair, you are mostly known as puzzle-solving detective more than archaeologist. Okay, we should be God damn, how many more cutscenes are there? We should have saved on the train.
Hmm? What on earth?
Professor, what was that?
Let's go. Ah. Oh my. What is going on here?
I don't know, but it's strange.
A mystery is afoot. The full sensation. Can I
Following
please?
rumors of the Elysian box, the Professor, Luke, and Flora set foot in a strange town.
Yes, we know that's what
But
just happened.
cautious as they were, nothing could have prepared them for the events to follow.
Thank God. Okay, we're gonna hit save. And then we're just gonna stop here. We are just gonna stop here. I don't give a shit if there's dialogue. We're just gonna stop here. Perfect. We're gonna stop here. Okay, that's gonna be it for this episode. We will come back next time with even less of Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.